Losing key staff can not only cripple your business, but could destroy your chances of selling it. In this video, we'll run through how to avoid this by not only retaining your key staff during the sale, but by getting their help during the process. When selling a business, you need to consider that the sale process itself could destabilize your team. If it's not handled well, this could lead to losing key team members. And a fear of this happening can paralyze business owners and render them prisoners in their own business. They could be too scared to sell in case it triggers an exodus of staff. Put yourself in the shoes of a buyer. You'd want to make sure that the business you're acquiring is stable and that it can maintain its performance at the current level after the sale. This would be consistent with how they've calculated the value and what you'd be looking to pay. But if there's a question about the potential loss of key staff or their reliability or commitment to the organisation, this dramatically increases the risk. To a buyer, higher risk equates to a lower valuation, or it could even be a deal breaker. One way to stabilise your team is to offer your key staff a retention bonus. A key objective is to align the interests of all stakeholders, including the owner, the buyers and the team, and to encourage your employees to perform better during and after the sale process. A retention bonus can facilitate and encourage that to happen. Now, we don't suggest you think of offering a retention bonus as being a bribe to your employees, but rather as a thank you for contributing to the value of the business over time, for participating in the sale process and for agreeing to commit to assist the new owners settle in. Let's look at the structure of a retention bonus. It would be self-defeating to offer a bonus that's payable as soon as the business is sold. This would increase the risk of the buyers losing those key staff as soon as the deal's done. That would clearly be counterproductive, and once the buyers understand that's the case, it could be a deal breaker for them, as the risk would be too great. Instead, it would be smarter to offer part of the bonus payable on settlement of the business and another component after an agreed period, say 12 months later, provided the key team member stays on with the business. So for example, 30% on completion of the transaction and 70% of a retention bonus 12 months later. This encourages the team to work together with the new owners to get to know each other. It also provides the buyer with greater confidence that the staff are incentivized to stay during the high-risk period for the buyer and for the business. In summary, don't offer a retention bonus if you don't believe you need to. If you do believe you need to, then make sure you don't structure it to pay it all on completion, as that will probably kill the deal for the buyer. Instead, offer to pay part on completion and another component later, for example 12 months later, provided the key team member is still working in the business. That way the goals of the seller, the buyer and the team will be aligned. I hope you find this video useful. We'd appreciate your feedback.